and other money have we brought down in our hands to buy food? We cannot tell who put our money in our sack. And he said, Peace be to you, fear not, your God and the God of your father had given you treasure in your sack. I had the money, and he brought Simon out unto them. And the men brought the men unto Joseph's house and gave them water, and they washed their feet, and he gave their asses provender, and they made ready the present against Joseph came at noon, for they had that they should eat bread there. When Joseph came home, they brought him and present which was in their hand unto the house, and bowed themselves to him to the earth, and he asked them of their welfare, and said, Is your father well? The old man of whom ye spake, is he yet alive? And they answered, Thy servant our father is in good health, he is yet alive. And they bowed down their head and made up obeisance, and he lifted up his eyes. And lifted up his eyes and saw his brother Benjamin, his mother's son, and said, Is this your younger brother of whom you spoke unto me? And he said, God be gracious unto thee, my son. And Joseph made haste, for his boys did yearn upon his brother, and he brought salt, and he sought where to weep, and he entered into his chamber and wept there. And he washed his face and went out, and refrained himself, and said, Set on bread. And they set on for himself, for them for by themselves, and for the Egyptian, which he did eat with him by themselves, because the Egyptian might not eat bread with the Hebrews, for that is an abomination unto the Egyptian. And they sat before him, the firstborn according to his birthright, and the youngest according to his youth, and the men marveled one at another. And he took and sent masses unto them from before him. But Benjamin's mess was 5 times so much as any of theirs, and they drank and were merry with him. And he commanded the steward of his house, saying, Fill the men's sack with food as much as they can carry, and put every man's money in his sack mouth, and put my cup, the silver cup, in the sack mouth of the youngest, and his corn money. And he did according to the word that Joseph had spoken. As soon as the morning was light, and the men were sent away, they and their asses, and when they were gone out of the city, and not yet far off, Joseph said unto his steward, Up, follow after the men, and when thou art dost overtake them, say unto them, Wherefore have ye rewarded evil for good? Is it not this it in which my Lord drinketh, and whereby indeed he divineth? Ye have done evil in so doing, and he overtook them, and he spake unto them this same word, and they said unto him, Wherefore said my Lord this word? God forbid that thy servant should do according to this thing. Behold, the money which we found in our sack we brought again unto thee out of the land of Canaan. How then should we see out of thy Lord's house silver or gold, with whomsoever of thy servant it be found? Both let him die, and we will also be my Lord's bondmen. And he said, Now also, let it be according unto your word. He with whom it is found shall be my servant, and ye shall be blameless. And then they speedily took down every man his sack to the ground, and opened every man his sack. And he searched and began at the eldest, and left at the youngest. And the cup was found in Benjamin's sack. And then they rent their clothes, and laded every man his asses, and returned to the city. And Judah and his brethren came to Joseph, for he was yet there. And they fell before him at the ground. And Joseph said unto them, What did is it that ye have done? Would ye not that such a man as I sent divine? And Judah said, What shall we say unto my Lord? What shall we speak, or how shall we clear ourselves? What have found out the iniquity of that servant? Behold, we are my Lord's servants, both we and he also with whom the cup is found. And he said, God forbid that I should do so, but the man in whose hand the cup is found, he shall be my servant. And as for you, get up in the place in peace unto your father. Then Judah came near unto him and said, Oh my Lord, let thy servant, I pray thee, speak a word in my Lord, and let not thy anger burn against thy servants, for thou hast even as firm. My Lord asked his servant, saying, Have ye a father or a brother? And he said unto my Lord, We have a father, an old man, and a child of his old age, a little one, and his brother is dead, and he alone is left of his mother, and his father loveth him. And thou saidest unto my servant, Bring him down unto me, that I may set my eyes upon him. And we said unto my Lord, The lad cannot leave his father, for if we should leave his father would die. And thou saidest unto my servant, Except your youngest brother come down with you, ye shall see my face no more. And it came to pass, when we came up unto thy servant my brother, we told him the words of my Lord. And our father said, Go again and buy us a little food. And we did, and we said, We cannot go. God bless you in Jesus' name.